if we forget, then shame on us. Really, shame on us. We must always thank those that have served and those that have fallen and not returned.
With many communities across the Okanagan Valley canceling the Remembrance Day events, the Oyama Branch Legion held a small gathering along with a brief ceremony this morning, something that the president says is very important.
The COVID doesn't change anything. The fact that we can't be together like we have in the past made things extremely different this year, but at the bottom line is the act of remembrance is the most important part.
On a small area and a small scale like this, where people are adult enough to know how to separate and how to wear the masks and whatnot, I think it's important that we still are here. We're still here to remember.
Since 2003, the Oyama Legion has been recognizing a Veteran of Honor. And for the first time in 17 years, a female was named this year's recipient, Jessica King, a 20-year veteran in the Royal Canadian Armed Forces. King speaks to the importance of remembering.
The time when we can appreciate those that were left behind, those that came back, either wounded mentally, spiritually, physically, and those that we can't forget. We must never forget them, because they were there for us when we called, and they're still there for us today. So even serving members, we must thank them because they are doing so much for Canada.
Rob speaks to the current situation with COVID.
When I think about what we're going through right now, it's probably pales in comparison to what those young men and women went through in the trenches in the First and Second World War, the kind of strife they went through, the hardships. All of that was on the First World War on the heel of the Spanish flu pandemic, and I think what we're seeing here is it's the first time in our lives that we've had that kind of mass trauma.
Community members continue to come down to the cenotaph to pay their respects and lay down their poppies. Sarita Patel, Castanet News, Lake Country.